Good afternoon. How is everyone doing? Well, we're back this evening with an interesting topic, and it called You Are Already in Fear. You are already in fear. If we search the Bible, God says, do not fear hundreds of times throughout the Bible. But what does that mean? We got to understand God has wired our brains to experience fear. It is an emotion. There is a reason and a purpose for our fear. And oftentimes, our fear is a valid point of struggle based on what we are up against at that time. None of us are exempt from fear. The problem is, or the issue is, why does God want us to experience fear? What do you do when you fear losing someone you love, lost someone you love? What do you do when you fear not feeding your family? What do you do when you face with God hanging the cups of your whole existence in front of your face and snatch it away? Oh, fear can paralyze us. Yeah. But fear can also mold us. Fear can also bring up strength. And we got to understand no one will be able to escape fear in this sinful world. But the problem is, God is more powerful than fear. Isaiah 41 and 10, it says, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. The reason some of you are already in fear is because you're in a position. I don't know what I'd do without you. I don't know if what'll happen if I lose my job. I don't know what'll happen if I don't get a job. I don't know what'll happen if I don't get saved. I don't know what's gonna happen. Fear. You know why most people are paralyzed in fear? It's because they value what they have. You value your marriage more than God. You value your children more than God. You value your relationship more than God. You value your job. You value your business because everywhere you look, many of you, if you lose what you have, you don't know what you're going to do. I told you it's dangerous to listen to me and don't be listening to me. I don't fear because I don't value. Don't value my life. Don't value my relationship. I don't even value people. You know why? Because at any given time, you can lose everything you value. The only thing that has value that you ain't gonna lose is that man upstairs. Don't be dismayed. Y'all know what dismayed is, don't you? No, because some of you just plain dumb. Why he assaulted me? I ain't assaulted you. You've been trying to play smart so long, I'm just gonna call you dumb. Dismayed means cause someone to feel consternation. Let me pull this up. Dismayed means experiencing or showing feelings of alarm, concern, or dismay. It means upset, worried, or agitated because of some unwelcome situation or occurrence. Why she acting like this? Is she finna leave me? Dog, they done broke me up. Am I finna get fired? When you value losing what you have, that's when God takes it away. I heard somebody having some kind of conference. Oh, we going to get everything the devil took away from us. If the devil took it, it wasn't yours. The devil can't take nothing that belong to God. You just scared. Y'all walk around with this false strength of security, this false confidence, this false healing, this false I know God. And the very ones walk around in falsities is the scariest one. Let me get his man what he want, cause he gonna leave me. Let me get his woman what she want. Let me leave me. Let me let me not hear God because he might tell me to do something that's, that I fear he gonna do. You dismayed. So now you're afraid to answer or look at the hard questions because you don't want the answer that you might hear. So you dismayed. Some of you so scary or so fearful, I should say, that you make the people uncomfortable when they come around you because your fear showing. But y'all call it love. Y'all call it support. Y'all call it doing the will of God. Nope, you're scary. Psalm 23 and 4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. When you understand a valley is a place that is designed to deal with your fear, that's why that rod and staff comforts you. Because even in your darkest demise, God will guide you. But y'all don't want God to guide you. So now you're doing things to keep people with you, to keep people attached to you, to keep a job, to 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 to, to sit around and be demean and debase yourself, all for the sake of not losing what you have because you fear when you lose it. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. You got to grow up. Yeah, everybody ain't like me, but I had to go through it too. I feel, I get dismayed, Why? My fear and dismay comes for, okay, or let me watch out. I'm trying to put value on something. See, when you got value on something and Satan watches you, Satan uses what you value to keep you in fear. So now you operate outside of what you would in God because you fear what you might lose. What you gonna do? So we in this test of fear. And guess what? Your false sense of security, your false confidence, your false strength, it ain't gonna do you no good because now we looking at your spirit. Your spirit can't lie even when your mouth and your actions do. I'm coming up, Jesus, on the rough side of the mountain. And I'm doing my best to make it in. Fear. You know how y'all get upset when people don't give you the attention you want, when they don't say the things you want them to say, when they don't act how you want to act, when you can't get into fear. It cripples the very soul of many people. And you find yourself acting out of character because fear is what's controlling you. It ain't God controlling some of y'all. I pay attention to social media. I see I see why when y'all fear losing people, here y'all come with all these sad what y'all call these sad statuses, these sad songs, these sad words. Fear. We don't need no cowards around us. We need some soldiers. Fear. I be laughing when God talked to me. He said, "You remind me of them Taliban people. You ain't got nothing to lose. That makes me dangerous. That's make me say what I want. That make me do what I want. But yet, I can't move until God tell me because I fear moving outside the will of God. So I have the right to say what I want. I don't. I have the right to do what I do, but I don't. See, my fear is a reverence of who God is. It ain't that I'm scared like many of you are. Psalm 27:1, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is a stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? He ain't the stronghold of your life. Fear is. He ain't your light and salvation. Fear is because most of the things some of you did in the past 6 months, you done did it out of fear. I've been watching. I don't say nothing. Past 6 months, fear. If I do this, then he gonna do that. But the one y'all need to fear, that's the one y'all chucking the finger at. So you will fear God and throw him to the wayside. But everything else, you doing your best to keep it. That's why many of you gonna lose where you have your sights on because I keep telling y'all we in the judgment season, and you didn't see that God was trying to see who you love, what you want, what you trying to do more than him. I've been trying to tell you, but you hear, but you don't see. And now we in August. What you gonna do? You see, didn't I tell y'all to get rid of? I said, would you be willing to let go of what God gave you in order to get what God wants you to have? Y'all done met these men and women. If they the best thing in the last stop that you said God gave you, that's fear. That's for some of y'all now. Because God watching. He watching. See, he watching how some of you would allow what you said you love to suffer just so you can be happy. That's what, that's like when I was married. The ex like to go out all the time. She did I didn't judge what she did. That's what she did. But she'll get upset if I didn't go. How is that love if you want to go out and have a few cocktails or a few drinks with your friends and I don't smoke, which means I don't need to be around smoke. It does something to me. I don't drink, which means I don't need to be around drinkers. I don't like crowd because I'm constantly watching. Because when we round y'all subject to pop off at any time. So how me going somewhere that basically against who I am, how is that making you happy? If your love got to inconvenience others, that ain't love. That's selfishness. Now y'all can write that one down. It's selfishness. Uh-oh. That's like me wanting a new car. Me want a new car. I go get the car. But I tell the wife all the time to watch my car. Some of y'all then went and got things for you, and you got other people. I don't even know where this coming from. It's good. You got other people taking. You got other people taking care of something that you want. Get rid of it. Selfishness. See, y'all wondering how things creep in your marriages and creep in your relationships and creep in your house. It's because some of y'all would allow other people to be inconvenient for your enjoyment. Ooh, that's good. I don't know where this one coming, but I felt that myself. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, that's what some of y'all doing out of fear, huh? Psalms 46, 1 and 3. God is our refuge and strength and ever present help in trouble. Therefore, we would not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountain quake with their surging. Y'all remember that time a couple of years ago? I said, if y'all want to hear God, I said, wait till the next rain come and it's storming. And I said, go sit out in the rain. I ain't scared of nothing. And when some of y'all sit there sat in that rain, y'all felt the presence of God come over you. What you worrying about losing people and things and this when you know God your source? Earthquake, I don't care about no earthquake. I don't care about no tornadoes, no hurricane. If you got God with you, why am I scared? You know, grandma and them, they were superstitious. Y'all turn them TVs and them lights off. It's thunder out there, God talking. Y'all lay down and be quiet. Me as an adult, I have all the windows up. Wind coming through because that's some good wind. Oh, it be strong now. Ooh, but that rain be, that's the most common thing that you. I used to be out cutting grass, and then it'll start to raining, and I cut the grass longer as it ain't lightning because I'm on some aluminum. But sometimes it's lightning, I'm still on it, and I got my little raincoat on. You know, sometimes I might not put it on, and I'm just riding and get wet, and then. But when I go get groceries and it rain, I'm trying to run in the house. God asked me one. He said, "What's the difference between you cutting grass in the rain and bringing groceries in the house you want to run?" I thought about it. I said, "That's stupid. I enjoy the rain when I'm working, but I didn't enjoy the rain when I was at peace." So what he was teaching me, I got to enjoy the rain whenever it rains, whether I'm working in peace. So I ain't got to have no shoes on. I ain't looking for no umbrella. I ain't listen here. I'm just wet. Clean me off, God. I guess I'm different because I live my life prophetically. Everything means something to me. And 9 times out of 10, I'm right. Let me tell y'all something about this. Let me tell y'all something about this election. I just be trolling. I don't care about no Kamala. I don't care about no Trump. Because for the past 54 years, whoever was president, I live by God rules and God provision. So you can't do nothing for me talking about what's the black plan. I ain't black. That's my skin color. I'm a child of God. But let me tell you something about this election. The reason why it's so much is the reason why it's so much confusion, and our word saying confusion ain't of God. It ain't about the election. It's about what each person represent. See, if you vote for Kamala, you don't believe in God. If you vote for Trump, you do. Trump talked more about God than Kamala. Kamala represents everything that's wrong in the world. She represents in so coming in the days of Noah, people will be marrying and giving in marriage. She represents the marrying. Trump represents the giving in marriage. That's what's going on. It's not about the election. It's about our core moral value. Did y'all see? I seen a clip of it on that TikTok again. The girl was boxing, but I didn't know. I don't know if she knew or she knew and didn't think about it. But the girl was boxing a transvestite man. That man hit her twice. She quit. Come on, y'all. She wasn't gonna win that. That's a goddamn man. I would have quit too. Kamala okay with that. Trump ain't. That little black girl from Montgomery, boy, she ate Kamala up. Got to be more careful. She See, where they getting y'all at, she look your color. But if you live your life prophetically, some of y'all look like saints. That's what you got to see. It ain't about who the black agenda. It's about evil versus good. Psalms 118 and 6 says, the Lord is with me. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? Y'all around here thinking because y'all got tea on people and people done did you wrong and people did this and that. Y'all think y'all can hurt people? People who do things like that, they often do it out of spirit of fear. Yeah, because they lost what they want. So now, since they don't get what they want, they got to expose what they know. They cowards. Cowards. Why y'all think I didn't talk to y'all about imputed righteousness? Some of y'all covered no matter what you do, but watch this. It's the fear in you that's stopping God from talking to you about what you do. John 14 and 27. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. See, when you got God peace, you don't fear losing no job. You don't fear losing businesses. You don't fear losing houses. You don't fear losing people. You don't fear losing your life because it's something stamped in you that is valid that you begin to understand that God is my source. See, a lot of y'all say God your source. A lot of you say you love God, but the minute something comes up, you get scared and run to God. You get scared. God, please don't let her leave me. God, please don't let him leave me. And God looking down at you. Oh, that's what you want? Okay, then. I guess you don't want me. It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of crying and some ugly faces at the end of August if y'all don't see God as he truly is in your life. Now, I keep saying, y'all ain't like me, but you better get like me if you're going to survive in this world. See, why you think Satan got Eve? In fear. He challenged her fear. God got to challenge your fear. To see, he got to put stuff in front of you. Sometimes he got to hand you stuff because he want to see what you do. See, when Satan challenged Eve's fear, Eve gave in and partook of the same thing that she wasn't supposed to touch. And through fear, Adam said, well, I'm going to take some of it too because I don't want to lose her. Adam wasn't blaming Eve. He told the truth. Where you at, Adam? She gave me the tree and I ate too. The woman you gave me. Yeah, you gave it to me. Ain't it funny that God will give you something just to see what you really made of. Y'all missed that one, but I'm gonna go on. You could have passed the test with that, but since you didn't, see y'all got the world. Y'all got the peace the world get, which means as long as you see what you want, as long as you got what you want, you at peace. But what kind of peace you have when you ain't got nowhere to stay? What kind of peace you have when God tell you to pack up and just move, and you move, you ain't got nowhere to stay. You ain't got no food. You ain't got no house. You sleeping on cars. You sleep. What kind of peace would you have? You ain't got no peace because for many of you, I ain't finna live like that. I got to have it. See, a lot of time, God ain't gonna let you put things in play to make you comfortable when He bringing you out of being comfortable. As comfortable as I be, I'm never comfortable. Because when you got a relationship with God, you, it's to the way me and God got it, it's called a red light relationship. When you see that red light come on, that means He wants you to go. You'll never be stable. You'll never be at peace. So guess what? That's why I move so much. When He was bringing me in the ministry, you know why? That's why I had to give away furniture and clothes and this and this. You know why? I don't want you to get comfortable. You gonna leave anytime I want. I had to be developing that because I'm like y'all. Well, dog God, I just spent all that money. The last time I moved, He said, take your furniture with you this time. I've been moved 10 or 20 times with nothing. That's why when that woman took everything, I laughed about it because I know what she brought. And now you got a whole house of furniture on somebody else's back. Now, I ain't gonna say she didn't do stuff. I'm just saying that selfishness. How can you say you dealing with somebody for 9 years, but you the only one that got the profit? Y'all better watch these men and women around here. But brother, but see, because I don't care about stuff, I'm really just talking. But now I'm mad because I could have sold some of that stuff. You know how much I could have made off them rings and bracelets and this and that? But your life messed up. Y'all better be glad I listened to the Spirit because I can go on. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. If a man make your heart weak, you ain't in God. If a woman make your heart weak, you ain't in God. Because you afraid or terrified of losing them. Don't build no idol in your heart for the opposite sex, for what's convenient for you. Fear. And and it's a shame. Me and God was talking about how we really gonna break it down, and everybody's singing the same song. I'm just looking for love. I just want to be loved. I need to be loved this way. The Bible says, you fool, God is love. When you got God, you ain't looking for no feeling. You ain't looking for it because you it. But y'all too much in the world. Y'all ain't gonna understand that. Let me keep on going. He surely is calling us name today because God agitated. He trying to pour out all this love to you to show you rest, and all y'all care about people, places, things, and money, and a body, and bad built body at that. Isaiah 41:13. For I am the Lord your God who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. Stop looking to hold a man or a woman hand and hold God's hand. See, some of y'all get mad if the man or the woman don't hold your hand. That's a deeper insight to that, but I ain't gonna give y'all that just now. I ain't gonna give it to you because you can't even understand the elementary teachings. I know you ain't gonna understand the spiritual teaching. Psalms 56, it says, when I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? Oh, we read that, my fault. Haggai 2:5. This is what I covenanted with you when you came out of Egypt, and my spirit remains among you. Do not fear. See, when God brings you out of bondage, he don't want you to do anything to put you back in bondage, so you can't fear nothing. I got them done divorce papers. I heard them so clear in the courthouse. You know, and when he speak to you in the courthouse, that means that's a legal degree by him. Don't you never get in position that you in any kind of bondage. I need you free. See, God can trust me, but He's seen the mistakes I made. He's seen things I should have did and didn't do. He's seen the things I did right or wrong. But watch this. But he's still talking to me, but he ain't talking to you because I did things the right way. Y'all do things the world way. Y'all want to cuss them out. Y'all want to degrade people. Y'all want to see. That's why a lot of y'all see. Watch this. I don't even know how long it is. Might be around. It might be a year or going on 2 years. Uh, so this is what I was trying to explain to y'all. If everything many of you do was of God, why are you still struggling? Why you ain't in a place of stability that shows you've been elevated in your decision, and a lot of you in a place of de-elevated. Not only de-elevated, you de-elevated both ways, spiritually, naturally, and mentally. I I haven't worried about once what I did. You know what I told that lady? I said, hey, somebody put a forward in on my thing, have my divorce paper filed and moved out. Well, it's filed, but it's a balance on it. It ain't did this and that. I didn't think twice because it don't affect my mentality. Pull that knot out, whatever it want. Pow! I pay for it. Mr. Hubbard, you so crazy. Oh, it ain't number 1350. I said, here go 20. You can keep the change if you want to. She just went to laughing. Now I wasn't like that at first, but my mind had to elevate. And then listening to some of the people that I tried to mentor, the way they was treated, that let me see anybody. I don't care woman, sissy, both ways, or polygamy. Cause see, I don't know what I might do. I ain't the one say what I do because I done taught y'all don't say never, you know. But I hope not. So just for dramatic purposes, I said those other names. But I don't think God would do me like that because that goes against the word. But we'll just stick with woman. girlfriend, or whoever they want to be. Anything that mess with my ministry, it got to go. I don't care who it is. And it was out the blue. She said, hey, I met such and such. And when she described what she said, I knew she wasn't lying. I knew she wasn't. See, if God ain't number one in your heart and you come around me, it gonna show. Y'all think I just be teaching to teach? God looks at the heart of, he looks at the heart, motives, and the secrets y'all try to have of anybody around me. That's how I teach these messages. That's why ain't no half, that's why most of the messages I teach you, it hits you in some kind of way that you either going through it, God trying to get you out of it, or you overlooking. That's where it come from. Because he understand, I don't deal with fake people. You can't see, you can play fake, but the minute God mark you as fake to me, he know what I'm gonna do. And he know. I don't fool with fake people. You know y'all that go to these family affairs and cookouts and family reunion, and then y'all on the phone talking about everybody in the family. That's why I don't fool with mine. I don't. Blood thicker than water. Says who? The spirit thicker than it all. I don't fool with it. I don't fool with it. That's how God made me. Now, so how does it apply to me spiritually? That's why you can't fake me spiritually. Because if I don't see it, he gonna tell me what I'm up against. I don't have to say nothing because God give everybody a chance. So I just sit back, and when he said, no, you got to leave that alone. Guess what Brother Hubbard do? Okay, God, what's next? Luke 12:7. Indeed, the very hairs on your head are all numbered. But don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. See, a lot of y'all done put your worth in how you look, how you shape, what kind of job you got, what kind of marriage you got, what kind of business you got. Let me tell you, if nobody ain't tell you, you ain't worth nothing. You ain't worth nothing. You ain't worth nothing. That's why you scared to lose it. Because your value is in things. Now, feel like my stomach growling. So my value might be in some food. But let me think about it. Because I don't want to ride. See, y'all got to learn. Why y'all be, what y'all call it now, crashing out on people. The very people, see, this don't apply to me because I don't play with fake folks. But the very people y'all crashing out on, y'all trying to, y'all trying to attack their character, y'all gossiping and slandering, it's something. Then them the very ones that oftentimes that's who God used to help you in your time of trouble. And you do know what they're saying. God just judging you for he just judging you for the mistake you made. So now, whatever you fear, it's going to become your biggest fear. because you trying too hard for something that should be so easy. You scared to move because you don't know what's in place. You scared to do what God may want you to do because you scared of how God gonna move in you. Y'all some scary believers.